One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Shoot us a text. Did you like the Grammys? What was your favorite performance? Text JJR and your Grammy thoughts to 96893. Kyle, what do you got? 3 things we need to know.
Yesterday was Groundhog's Day. Punxsutawney Phil did see his shadow and has predicted 6 more weeks of wintry weather. Now, Phil has predicted a longer winter far more times than an early spring. And so they've tried to track his accuracy and concluded he was right less than half the time.
Less than half.
This week's going to be pretty warm, so it could cool back down. And they do say, listen, 6 more weeks of winter is a little subjective, so take Phil's prediction as you will. A trade was made in the NBA that apparently shocked everyone involved. The Lakers traded Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. Doncic? Yeah. Okay. I knew I was going to get his name. It's such a difficult name to do, but they say this is one of the most shocking deals in history, mostly because even Luka was surprised because he hadn't requested a trade. The team hadn't talked to him about doing a trade, and apparently the Mavericks went to the Lakers, approached them about the trade, and the Lakers like, yeah, we'll take the other best person in the league. No big deal.
How does that affect your family, Payton? You guys are a basketball family.
Yeah, not only are we a basketball family, but we are like diehard Laker fans in our house, and I literally got woken up out of a dead sleep to hear this news. It completely shook us, and it's actually crazy. And it's pretty amazing for the Lakers franchise because Luka Doncic, like you said, Kyle, is like the second best player in the league behind LeBron James. And now we get Luka in his prime. Like, he's 25 years old. Like, we get another franchise player for the next 20 years. Like, I have goosebumps. I'm excited. But
yeah, it made me feel like, because I actually said something to my son a few weeks ago. I was like, if LeBron retires, they have nobody. And they've been, as far as a superstar, you know, from Magic Johnson, Kareem, Kobe, LeBron. So who's next? So I was asleep as well. And my son Dutch goes, Dad! This just happened. I'm like, that's not right. That's fake. And then sure enough.
And like, what's so crazy is like you said, like everyone was so blindsided by it. Nobody knew. LeBron didn't know. And usually like someone with that kind of caliber like has to get the okay to trade like an Anthony Davis. They all had no idea. Like, it was amazing. Did you guys see Devin Booker's face on the bench when the Suns were playing and he found out about the trade? Yes.
Kevin Durant was like, what the? And he's like looking around.
Like this is, it's insane. So I'm really excited, but it looks like Dallas might have the run for this championship this year because AD's pretty good too. You know what I mean? And Luka's out.
They like lost by like 90 yesterday.
But Luka's out. You have AD who can give you 30 points a night, no matter what.
It'll be interesting to see how it unfolds, but definitely big news in the basketball world. So big news in the plastic surgery world is a treatment, or I guess a procedure I should call it, that is exploding. And they're calling it a face BBL. Similar to the Brazilian butt lift, but kind of for your face. It's not a new procedure. However, it's being coined the face BBL, and its resurgence is now exploding. And basically what it is they put fat transfers in your face. So instead of doing fillers that are really high maintenance and kind of like can have that overdone look, they say people looking for a more natural look that's a little less high maintenance, fat transfers are the way to go for your face, and that's what they're calling the face BBL.
They're taking the fat from your butt and putting it in your face?
No, actually, they just move fat around in your face.
Oh.
So the plastic surgeon in this interview did an interview, and he just said it's about creating the peaks and valleys in the right places. So if your cheeks are a little low, they'll take a little bit out of, like, you know, the cheek crease, I guess you could call it, and put it back up into your cheeks. Or if you don't have a lot of fat in your face, Rich, sometimes they do take fat out of your booty or other places of your body and put it in.
Well, as somebody who's struggled with their weight their entire life, if I ever am too skinny in the face, I'll keep it. I don't want fat transfers in my face.
They can be pretty pricey. The article said they can be like up to $15,000.
Wow.
So, choose your doctor wisely as always, and just know that the face BBL is where it's at right now in the plastic surgery world. And that's 3 things you need to know.
All right, let's get the horoscopes. Payton, what's the vibe today?
Well, it's Elmo's birthday, so I'm going to tell you what this means for you and your sign straight from Sesame Street.
Good morning, Brett. What's your sign?
It's Taurus.
Okay, so for Taurus, snack mode activated. If Cookie Monster had a twin, it would be you today. The snacks are calling your name, and honestly, you deserve it. Comfort is key, so whether it's a warm blanket or a bomb playlist or a little online retail therapy, let yourself vibe. Just don't spend all of your rent money on DoorDash.
That sounds good. Well, hey, I'm kind of like working right now, so
Yeah, we'll
I
go
think
get
it's
some
gonna
cookies,
not work
Brett.
out, but
Go
I'm
get
gonna
some-
go get myself a donut.
Yes.
Brett, have a great day, man. Thanks for listening.
Take it easy. Bye bye.
Laura, what's your sign? Good morning.
Aries.
Aries, you're giving big energy and bigger laughs. And Elmo's got main character energy, and so do you. Today, your confidence is contagious, and everyone's going to want to be around you. But make sure you chill a little bit, because not everyone can keep up with your fire sign enthusiasm. So spread some love instead of steamrolling the group chat today.
Sounds about right.
All right, Laura, have a wonderful day. Jennifer, hello.
Hi.
What's your sign?
Cancer.
Okay, Cancers, you guys are giving a cuddle core supreme. You're feeling extra soft today, and Elmo would 100% give you a hug if he could. So let yourself feel your feels, but also remember not to ghost your friends just because you're in your I just want to lay in the bed and stare at the ceiling mood. So text your friends today.
Great advice. Thank you.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Jennifer. Hello, Shanae.
Hi, good morning, guys.
What are you doing this morning?
Right now, we're shuttling employees out to the lots out here at the Phoenix Open. You know how that goes.
Working
That
the scene.
week.
They don't call it the Phoenix Open anymore.
My bad. The waste management.
Yeah, okay.
The PGA Tour, my bad.
Yeah, well, we're all going out. All of us are going out there Wednesday. You going to be there?
Of course.
Okay,
of course.
good.
You
Okay.
guys know how we roll. Just find me. We'll take care of you. You all right?
Yeah, you
Shanae's
know.
the best.
You know. Okay, so she's the Gemini. What do you got for Gemini?
Well, Gemini's tickle monster level is expert today, so be careful out there on the golf courses today, Shanae. Your chaotic fun energy is at an all-time high, and Elmo would be proud of you. Expect some random conversations, some unhinged memes, and possibly texting your ex just to see what happens. Just be careful, though, because not everyone speaks fluent Gemini, and use your powers for good today.
They can't speak Gemini. We can't talk.
I know, right?
It's a reason why they're my ex then.
All right, should have a great
All
day.
right, guys. I'll see you on Wednesday.
You got
Yay.
it. How about for Pisces?
Yeah, Rich is my Pisces. Pisces, daydreaming on Sesame Street. That is you. Elmo's got imagination for days, and today your creative energy is through the roof. So whether that's art, music, or making up some fake scenario in your head, just go all in. Just don't get too lost in dreamland, because real life needs your magic too, Richie.
Right on. That's a good one for
Yeah,
Pisces today.
Totally is.
How about Libra?
Yeah, Libra, Kyle, Elmo loves love, and so do you. Romantic vibes are in the air, besties. So whether it's crushing or flirting or daydreaming about your situationship until finally they text back, love is on the top of your mind. But don't get too caught up in fantasy. Real connections need effort too. And also, Elmo says you're really cute today.
Oh, I love Elmo.
Who doesn't?
Yay.
What about for Virgo?
Yeah, Virgo, organize chaos, but make it cute. Elmo is all about routine and is low-key a type A like my Virgos. And today, you're in peak productivity mode. Your schedule's full and you might even clean your room for fun. But don't forget to take a break, because perfection is exhausting.
Oh, good. I was thinking about cleaning out our storage facility.
Nope, not today.
No way.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Not today.
I said I was thinking about it. What about for you for Leos?
Yeah, Leos, we are certified scene stealers. Elmo is the star of the show, and so are we Leos. Today, we are glowing, and everyone is going to notice, so don't be surprised if our selfies get more likes than usual, and we just need to make sure that our confidence doesn't turn into, straight up Leo-level Delulu, so we just have to stay humble, but still slay.
That tickles.
Elmo. If you didn't get your sign read, go to johnjaneandrich.com. It's
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply. Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The 7 from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The 7 is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The 7 podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.
It's all posted up there.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.